as you can see on my right hand side here, Monday of all the days is probably likely to be the quietest, and I wouldn't expect too much in the way of overall movement today unless we were to have new headlines to come out. Looking at Tuesday, obviously overnight we've got the RBA minutes, which will be relatively important for any Aussie traders. We've also got the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday Brexit headlines that will most likely drive price for pound related assets. Or on Wednesday as well, 6 p.m. UK time, we've got the FOMC, the Fed meeting, so that'd be something to keep a close eye on as well. And then Thursday and Friday you've got the European Council meeting, so bulk of the moves I would expect to happen Tuesday onwards. Just having a look at the chart, we finished last week quite positively for the S&P, finally breaking above the 17th of October high that we had last year. I think now the only way is up, and to look at the next sort of key level, those lows before we had that breakdown 10th of October, global equity markets. I'll be looking for price to continue its direction. Cash open coming up relatively shortly, of course. Looking at the optimal entry if we weren't to continue from where we are now. The lows of this morning, we almost retested quite a key level from Friday, really the previous high that we had on the first sort of couple of days of March, 4th of March, and then the 14th as well. Retest of that area as a place to go long, I think, is not a bad idea. When would I want to be short? I mean, if one of these trends was to sort of break through and with some significance post cash open, but for now sentiment remains to the upside, as it does for oil. A close above the $58 handle, which we can see from February last year, November last year, was so important, and again at the beginning of this year as well in February. Now we're above there again. I think we got legs to the upside, almost I'd say just before $60, 59.35 is a key point. The high that we had on the 13th of November. Looking more intraday, where could be a place to get in? Well, I'd still have marked up $58 as the sort of line in the sand. We are just testing now currently the higher point that we had back on Friday evening, with the open coming up in about 45 minutes. When the volatility picks up, that'll be something to focus on for now. But along with S&P, oil I do believe is going to push higher. With the pound, I mean, this is that September level that we couldn't break above a couple of times, or close above I should say. But look, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday will be the main driver for this market, and potentially better just to wait and see how that unfolds. The euro pound you can still see is below that key level, and as long as that remains below, I think the pound should strengthen overall. Gold, quite an interesting low from the 7th of March, you can see was also the 20th of May, around that sort of time last year. Since then we have pushed higher, and on a more intraday perspective, I think you still have to look at 1300 as a key sort of line in the sand here, bull and bear as well. More intraday, looking opportunity wise, the trend line that we broke through this morning, we can see we just come back to retest that. That would have been a nice place to have got in, along with those previous highs as well for gold. So yeah, key level to keep an eye on. Below that, 1300, very key with the pivot and low that we had back on Friday as well. Hope you all have a great trading day ahead, and any questions please do let me know.